Starting in the 4 spot, it'll be the number 7 of David Morales. Starting 5th, it'll be the number 12, Anthony Formalo. Starting in the 6th position, it'll be the 57 of Tyler Gonzalez. Starting in the 7th spot, it'll be the number 88, Kaylin Frederick. Starting in the 8th position, it'll be the 11, Alexandro Falamaro. Starting in the 9th position, it'll be the 08 of Devin Buteau. Starting in the 10th spot, it'll be the 456 of Zachary Hollinshead. Starting in the 11th spot, the 130, Lachlan D. Francesco. Starting in the 12th spot, it'll be the number 45, Valerie Vargas. Starting in the 13th spot, it'll be the 188, Gianno Torreno. Starting in the 14th spot, it'll be the number 13 of Jordan Hefner. Starting in the 15th starting position, row number 8 on the inside, it'll be the 154, Sebastian Rodriguez. Starting 16th, the number 2, Tyler Maxim. Starting in the 17th position, row number 9, the 27, Cody Cricker in the number 27. Starting in the 18th position, the 11X, Alexandro Newsinner. Starting in row 10 on the inside, in the 19th starting position, the 125, Mateo Solar. Continuing on with our lineup, Mini Rock. Starting in the 20th position, it'll be the 12X of Jet Nolan. Moving on inside row number 11, starting 21st, it'll be the number 66, Axel Cabrera. Starting in the 22nd starting position, it'll be the number 55 of Reese Gold. Starting 23rd to 103, Derek Hermati in the number 103. And starting 24th in row number 12, the 29 of Jade Hubert. So there's your starting lineup, Mini Rock, as they're set to go 12 laps. And good look at field. The driver should be solid front to back. Special thanks to South Dade Senior High Drama Troupe. Want to thank them. Our umbrella folks, boys and girls, we really appreciate them coming out with us this weekend here at Rock Cup. So they'll pull in behind the pace car of Bugatti. Something these youngsters will probably remember forever. So again, great job, South Dade Senior High. Let's give them a big round of applause. Thank you so much for your help here this weekend. Of course, they got a big event coming up in June. Want to wish them well. And we are about to get them engines rolling and ready to go. Mini Rock as they're set to go 12 laps. The engines are fired up. They'll pull in behind the pace car. Bugatti, and he'll get set to go. The pace lap underway. So, man, get your cameras ready. What a beautiful sight. Is that beautiful pace car? Oh, tell me, about 1,100 horsepower. That Bugatti, beautiful ride. And these youngsters got to just be having a big old smile. What a way to bring them around. And as they're in for their final, it'll be 12 laps Mini Rock. Masters, you're on grid. Senior, you're pre-grid. So pace car going to bring them off that final turn, number 15. Here they come down the front stretch. Boy, what a picture. Take a shot of this. There's the pace car going to get on the throttle. So pace car into safety. Field will get ready to go. One more lap. We're ready to go. This is your final. Mini Rock, 12 laps. Masters, you're on grid. Senior, you're pre-grid. So 24 karts Mini Rock. This will be a great run here, the final event for these drivers. 12 laps. Going to see some exciting racing. Can anybody bring anything for the 101? Gianluca Petikoff has been money all weekend long, been unbeatable. Jeremy Fairburn, keep an eye on Jeremy in the 87. Ricardo Strong in that 34. David Morales in a good spot. Row number 2 on the inside. Here they come. They'll approach the start-finish line. Mini Rock ready to go. 12 laps. Nick going to look him over. Shows them the green. We're underway. And again, another great start. So Jeremy will move up to third. Somebody dropping a bumper, but that's all behind your race leader. Gianluca Petikoff off to a great start. Again, I talked to him yesterday, and he said, man, if you could just get off the line and get to that early lead, and that's exactly what he did. Not what the rest of the field wanted to see. This kid has been solid all weekend long. And a great job. And, boy, you got to give a round of applause to this crew. They have got this car dialed in and has put on one heck of a show. But a long way to go. We're just underway in your 12-lap Mini Rock. So field working their way through turn number 13 for the first time. Here comes Gianluca Petikoff. He'll head to the line. This kid has been on the money all weekend long. And he'll head into turn number 1. Good little race now. Brewing for second. They're nose to tail off turn 3. Jeremy in the 87. Ricardo in the 34. Jeremy staying right there with Ricardo. That is for second place as they'll head into turn number 6. Fourth, fifth, and sixth, David Morales. Farmalo in the number 12, and then Tyler Gonzalez. That's good racing there, those drivers. Starting to bring in second and third. They got a good run coming into turn number 11. Yeah, a little side-by-side battle coming off of turn number 11. That's mid-pack. So your race leader, Gianluca Petikoff, in the 101 right now with about a 0.7 of a second advantage as they'll come down the front stretch. And this will be 12 laps as they head into turn number 1. Yeah, little exchange now. That'll be for fourth. That'll be David Morales in the 7. Now will slide into that 4 spot. He works around Anthony. Again, that one's up for grabs. 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th. Good racing between those drivers off at turn 7. They'll shuffle around a little bit. And your race leader, Gianluca Petikoff, with a 57.553. Just did it in lap number 2. Just 2 laps complete, 10 to go. Again, I got a handful of drivers battling for that podium position. Your leader comes off turn 15. Masters, you're up next. Senior, you're pre-grid. And Jeremy up into that second place position. Took that away about a half a lap ago. Now you're looking at third place running. Ricardo, boy, looking behind his back. All you're going to see, Ricardo, is a flock of traffic coming up in there, closing in on you. David Morales from Alo, Alexandro, Tyler Gonzalez, Kalen Frederick, all closing in. On third place running, Ricardo Villasmil. They are definitely bringing him in on the entrance to turn number 11. So things going to heat up for that third spot. Here they come. Boy, David Morales with a big charge coming into turn 12. And David Morales going to close in on Villasmil for third. Gianluca Petikoff right now with a 1.3 second lead over Jeremy. Yeah, a couple shakers and movers started 22nd. That's Reese Gold. And last time by, he was scored in the 9th spot. And now they'll move up to 8th, so Reese Gold on a charge. I talked about Reese Gold in practice. Watched his times. He was right there in the top 3 in practice. Carry that in the heat race. Had a problem in the pre-final, but boy, Reese Gold on the charge. Boy, you talk about a driver on the move. He worked around Kalen Frederick like he was sitting still. Reese Gold now 8th. So pretty good recovery for Reese as he'll take that 55 into turn number 11. Good little pesky driver, Reese Gold, right now being scored 8th. And your leader, Petikoff, 1.7 advantage. Now it's into turn number 1. Jeremy Fairburn running in that second spot. Now in exchange for third. That'll be the 107 of David Morales getting around Anthony. So David Morales continued to go back and forth for that spot. Very good racing on back in that 4th place position. And there's your leader, nice and smooth, really hitting his marks well. Gianluca Petikoff. Jeremy running second, nobody around him, but boy, this pack of traffic closing in on Ricardo Villasmil. So they are definitely closing in on that third place cart. So there's your leader, commanding lead right now, up front 2.3 seconds. So picked up about 0.4 of a second on that last lap. So, man, you talk about a cart dialed in. Gianluca picked up about 0.4 of a second. And they've got 6 laps in and 6 to go. So halfway through it, your race leader, one and only leader, Gianluca Petikoff, holding out here at the halfway point. Started on the poles on every single lap so far. Running second. Jeremy Fairbairn in the number 87. David Morales third. Ricardo Villasmil fourth. Anthony Vermalo running in the 5th spot. Tyler Gonzalez 6th. Alexandro running 7th. Reese Gold running 8th. D. Francesco running 9th. Kalen Frederick back to 10th. And your leader cruising right along. There's your leader off of turn number 1. Started on the poles, led every single lap right now. Gianluca into turn number 4 with a 2.7 second lead over Jeremy. Flying solo, David Morales. Boy, good run going for David Morales. Got shuffled back a little bit earlier on, started 4th, but right now sits back 3rd, and a solid run going for David Morales in the number 7. Ricardo Villasmil continued to go the wrong way, now being scored 6th. And your leader, 2.7 second advantage for Gianluca. And things pretty heated up in that 4th place spot and back. Anthony Formalo in the number 12, Alexandro in the 11, Ricardo in the 34, Tyler Gonzalez being scored 7th in the 57. We'll see if that'll change as they come across the line. And no change in that running order. 8 laps complete, 4 to go. Things have settled down in that 2nd place position. Boy, Jeremy's been very solid. Unfortunately, he's got the 101 ahead of him. And Reese Gold continued to dig up a couple more spots. Reese working through traffic. Working on Tyler Gonzalez. Reese Gold. Boy, what a run for Reese Gold. Again, that kart was very good all day long. Had a problem in that pre-final, but boy, Reese Gold digging up through the field. Good piece of work there by the 55. Your leader crosses the line for the 9th time. 9 laps in, 3 to go. Talking about the 101, Gianluca Pedikov. And the 157 again going to make a move. That'll be Tyler Gonzalez. Works around Ricardo. So Ricardo Villasmil drops to 7th. Tyler now 6th. Nice move there for Tyler Gonzalez coming through turn 1, 2, and 3. So Tyler Gonzalez digging toward the front. No problem in turn number 7. Several karts getting together. Everybody going to keep it going forward. Looks like a couple drivers may lose a couple spots. Need master drivers, you're on grid. Senior, you're pre-grid. Senior drivers, you're pre-grid. So 2 laps remaining. Gianluca Pedikov with 2 to go. Boy, Gianluca very solid in. Coming in and out of those turns, that kart is really dialed in. He works off of turn number 7. Again, continue to see some very good racing mid-pack. Gonzalez, Steve Francesco, Kalen Frederick, David Morales, all mixing it up. So working our way here, getting to the final couple laps in your mini rock. Masters, you're up next. Senior, you're pre-grid. White flag, 1 to go. Gianluca Pedikov with 1 more circuit to go. Jeremy Fairburn running in that 2nd spot. Alexandro in the 11. Being scored 3rd. Anthony 4th. Reese Gold now 5th. Man, what a piece of driving by the 55 of Reese Gold. Reese currently being scored in the 5th position, trying to get some more out of that machine. And Reese going to go to work now on Anthony in that number 12. They'll work off turn number 8 in the meantime. Your leader in the turn number 12 for the final time. Reese Gold will pick up yet another spot. Works around to 12, so Reese Gold now 4th, but time running out. That kid a couple more laps would have got himself toward the front. In the meantime, checker flag drops. He goes wire to wire. Here is your mini rock. Feature winner goes to the 101 of Gianluca Pedikov. Jeremy will pick up 2nd. Alexandro coming home 3rd. Anthony Vermalo picks up 4th. We'll correct that. Reese Gold 4th, and Anthony will pick up 5th. So there it is in the books. your mini rock.